Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 25 with the Highlands Fishing expansion here on the Kinleg map. I think in the last episode we were pulling up here. We had a bunch of wood that we're going to have to sell. So I thought we'd probably get on that. Get down on it. Get down on it. Sorry. So, yeah, it's better you don't ask. I haven't had the opportunity to record because I was having some problems with my PC, specifically with a font, and it was causing all kinds of weird problems, and I finally got the issue resolved. Yeah, I think it was yesterday morning. And so I got Roadcraft done, and then and then we are back to doing Farming Sim here. So I was really looking forward to both getting back to Farming Sim and Roadcraft. So I'm glad to be back again. Oh, let me get my controller here. Yeah, it was, I was trying all these weird things because it was an issue that only happened in Google Chrome, where the Helvetica and sans serif font were being converted to Impact, like an Impact bold font. And then it was like making them really small. So any document, any web page, like, I don't know, it was infecting my email, any of that stuff was becoming extremely difficult or impossible to read. And I'm getting ready to print out things for my taxes and all that kind of stuff, and I just could not read any of it. And so anyway, I started, I was doing like uninstalls and reinstalls of Chrome. I was doing, let's see, where are we? I was doing window, like an actual. Sorry, I'm like making sure I've got everything. Go, buddy. I was doing I actually did a system restore, which actually that kind of made some things worse because I had to go back and reinstall some, like my OBS software that I use for recording. It got messed up by the system restore, so I had to actually go and reinstall OBS. Thankfully, when I did that, all my settings were in place, so I didn't have to spend another several days, redoing all my OBS settings, which that would have been a flippin' nightmare. All right, so we're gonna run the two small pallets past the pallet, or the, I don't know, whatever what was it, like Ocean Gift Stores or something like that? I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, it ended up just being like I started actually looking at the page source every time I would see, this weird font problem. It's pretty easy to do. You just left click and hold, you highlight, an area with that weird font, and then you right click on the highlighted area. And I think you just click view source or inspect. Sometimes it says inspect. And so I did that, and yeah. It kept coming, like I kept seeing the font was Helvetica, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to reinstall the Helvetica font and then reset my, all of my text settings, like your font settings, that kind of stuff. And then and so that's what I did. I went out, found the Helvetica font, installed it, boom, everything was back to normal for the most part. I'm still kind of struggling. This is kind of like where the whole uninstalling and reinstalling of Chrome takes place. Now, people are like, Brad, don't use Google Chrome. Look, I get it. I 1000% get it. The thing is like, if you're a YouTuber, you have to use Chrome to do all your back-end YouTube Studio stuff. As far as I know, it still doesn't work with any other browser. I know that it does not work with Edge, and I don't like using Edge either. I used to actually only run Windows Explorer. I didn't like using Chrome, and then when they switched over, well, when Google started forcing everybody on YouTube to the Chrome platform, that no longer became an option. And as far as I know, they haven't gone back to allowing people to use non-Chrome product. Maybe they have, I don't know, but maybe I should check that out and see. But anyway, after I reinstalled the font, after reinstalling everything else, it finally worked. And so I'm back in business now, thank gosh. All right, so I want you, my friend, to go up to here. And then I'm going to start chopping broccoli. Oh gosh, there's 4 of them right here. Oh, this will be a good one because there's 10 trees. I think I said last episode that, we were going to be spending the next episode, which is this episode, cutting down trees. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing here. I'm just, like I said, I'm just glad that everything is fixed now and, super stressed out of, about it. In the meantime, my goddaughter's laptop finally got to her after almost a month in transit. So we got that all set up, got her set up with Minecraft and Star Citizen and Hogwarts Legacy. And got her Steam games up and going. Oh, wait a second. I didn't even want to do that. So that's been good. Oh, and then I don't remember if I was talking about this in my last episode or not, but I bought a coffee maker. I got like a Ninja coffee maker, and I just used all my Amazon like my Amazon Prime card. Hey, come on now. I wish they would just make this one button so we didn't have to. There we go. So yeah, I had like $160 in Amazon points or whatever, rewards points for using my Prime card, because I put like all my bills and everything on the Prime thing. And so, you know, Dave Ramsey's like, credit cards are bad, but no, I mean, if you use them responsibly, I don't think they're bad. Now, points shouldn't be your primary reason of buying things on a credit card, but, you know, like me, I responsibly pay it off every single month, and, you know, so it's like, hey, I get a little bit extra bonus with that. Anyway, I was able to get, like, you know, a coffee bean grinder and this like nice Ninja coffee. It doesn't look like a Ninja. It like doesn't karate chop you or anything like that. It's the Ninja brand. And it's pretty good. I'm like extremely happy with it so far. My home has smelled like a Dunkin' Donuts for the last, what, 4 days? What is today? Is today Thursday? Man, I can't believe it's Thursday. Oh, our weather people got the weather wrong. They're like, you know, we're supposed to have 2 inches of snow by this morning. We got like barely a dusting of snow. So, yeah. The heck? Uh-oh, AI worker D is blocked by an object. We're gonna have to see what's blocking the D. The other thing I should have been doing is refreshing the contracts. I don't think we're gonna have any more for this month, but this again. All right, let's get this guy down. Yeah, it is starting to get dark. All right, so now we're down to 1.5. We're below 1.5 million. Oh, I forgot to look and see what the wood total was up to. So I know I've got that. I know there's one there, and I know there's one there. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Not really seeing anything. I'm going to get this one first. And this one last. What the heck? Can I go downhill this way? There she goes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she home. Oh, what the other thing I wanted to do? Let's see. Visit. This is going to give us another 10 or 12,000, I think. Wow, try 10 or 15,000. Yeah, 15,000. All right. Set the destination. Just never mind, Brad. The destination. Great. What the heck? Wow, this guy's like almost empty on fuel. I guess the one other thing I might want to check is go out to the fishing platform and see if there is another pallet or two of fish out there, because, you know, obviously we're going to make bank on those if there are. I feel like someone deserves a good spray. Come on, get it nice and sparkly clean. For the ladies. Okay. I am going... I guess I'll just drive them manually. Almost $2,000 to repaint that thing? Whoa. I still think their paint jobs are way too expensive. Yeah, we need to give this guy a good wash as well. All right. Okay, so we've got 36,000. And then also I wanted to look at sheep. Productivity is good. Reproduction is good. They don't have any wool, but that's good. And the health on the sheep is fine. So total capacity. So they just have grass. That's all that the sheep have. You thought I was going to hit the telephone pole, and I didn't. So yeah, it got super cold last night, and, you know, the weather people are like, we're going to have 2 inches of snow. So I, you know, woke up this morning fully expecting 2 inches of snow on the ground, and there was like barely a dusting. And I was just like, what the heck? But honestly, I don't want snow. Ugh. So how much wood did we have? 38,000? Or 36,000? I think each tree is roughly 2,000. It would be so nice if, once I complete this job, they could give me another job close up here to the farm. I don't think it's going to happen, but it might not. $36, so that, yeah, I got it close to 40. And okay, here's our little stubbins. Ugh. We just have 2 more there and right here. Ugh. Well, this one's not too far away. Uh... Go. Now, I think once we complete this job, I'm expecting there to be 10 trees. And there are. Ugh. Perfect. Can't get much better of a drop than that. That was so impressive, even I was impressed. For the love of God. All right, go, go, go. I still wish there was a better, less time-consuming method of transporting logs. Okay, so we got 23,000. Now, I'm not sure if there's any more trees on this side of the river. I don't think there are, but there might be one or two. I think they're going to be over here. Because there's two right there. Don't hit the building. What the heck? Where did the chainsaw go? What the heck? What the heck? Like, the chainsaw's totally gone. What the heck? Okay, switch hand tool. What the heck? It's gone. Like, I'm not even joking. I'm hitting the 1 key. It's like I dropped it on the ground or something. Wait, what? This is weird. Yeah, I know. This is like not what I want to do either. Hopefully it'll reload quickly. Which it never does because it's farming simulator. $52, $55, staying alive. Yeah, it's 25 degrees outside. How's the stock market doing today? 58, 59. Wow. Okay. Not going to complain. All right, boom, and come on, shaders, boom. Sorry about the wait there. What the freaking heck? What happened to my chainsaw? MS-261. Are you sure you want to pick it up? Yes. There we go. Okay, something weird is happening. It's weird. It's like cycles through once. Yeah, we've got 10 trees here. All right, let's make our way across here. Up through the field. We'll come back and get the last two. Maybe I should just transport 3 at a time. I'm just thinking maybe I can get a little bit more speed if I do 3 at a time. Oh, we're up to 52,000? Okay. I thought we were only at like 40 or something. Yeah, I think I see the other tree right up here. Yeah. All right, so away we go. And then take a quick look. We've been going for almost an hour. I'm just going to start fast forwarding time a little bit. And 57,000. Okay, so let's go up here. And I'm going to go full bore, full blast, whatever. Okay, we're almost out of the wood beams. Wood beams is done. Should be this thing right here. And boom. And we've got plenty of castle stone. Well, that didn't change anything. Plenty of castle stone there. Let's see what's going on down here. Oh. 800 to go. $700 to go ish. Why do I feel like I'm gonna need more wood beams down here? You, my friends, are going down here. Oh, no. Okay, so for the next step, it just requires the long planks. Okay, it's 8:16 the next morning. Let's see how... And we've got plenty of castle stone down here. All right. Yeah, so... I want to see how much wood I have left. It's probably only going to be like 19,000. Oh, these are oats. Okay. Oh, I can make straw with oats? You've got to be flippin' kidding me. Why did my PC just turn into a blast furnace? Ho, 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 hey, ho, ho, ho. Parsnips. Are those the ones that are like a big pain? Ooh, beanin' greenin'. Going to borrow the items. Accept contract. So fields 2 and 36. Field 2 is up here, I think. Right up here. I guess, let's see, farming. Like, this is true. Ew. Look at the interior. For a Mercedes, this is like... I don't know. It feels like a Mercedes from the 1980s. Oh, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Okay, so he's doing that. He's doing this. Yeah, I guess we'll get more straw off of this field, which, you know, I'm not going to complain about. And I have no clue. You know, I'm just bringing them down here in case, or well, not in case, but so that we don't miss out on a opportunity. All right, so I guess I have to send him back home. Right? Boom. Actually, you know what I want to do? You're going to cancel the job. Man, I freaking absolutely hate. Why don't they freaking fix this crap? Come on, Giants, get your head out of your giant butt. Oh, oh, that's why it's not working. I hate how this darn map, it resets. It like goes, I don't know, it just has a mind of its own. Man, it ticks me the freak off. And then what is this idiot doing? Duh. I love you, Giants. I do. I do. Just gonna drive this up here manually. I feel like I should try one of the parsnips. And if it's one of those things where we have to I think the parsnip harvester, we have to sit there and constantly offload it. I think so. And because it's such a narrow harvester, it just makes it that much more difficult. And seeing the truck behind us, the Mercedes, where the heck is he? It's just stuff like that that makes me want to punch a monkey. Punch a monkey. Not just any monkey, like one of those little monkeys that like steals your sunglasses and stuff. Oh, there he's finally catching up. Nobody likes a monkey that steals your sunglasses. What the monkey? See, I thought I set him. Maybe I forgot, baby. 35,000. I know that one. This doesn't look like it's got a hopper on it to me. Is that right? Field 36. There's a lot of weeds in there. What's up with that? That might lead to like a lower yield. I don't know. I thought we did our weeding and everything. Maybe I didn't on this field. Whoops. Power tube. I've got one of those. Wait. AI worker D is blocked by an object. Yeah, see how he's just staying still? I did hire the worker. So he's either caught on something or this is one of those things where we have to... Yeah, screw this. Cultivating, we got another deadwood. And then... Oh, this one's carrots, but it's the same thing. And red beets. See, they're all the same harvester. And then that's parsnips again. I just have... We can do the cultivating on that. Ugh. Okay, there is that. And then I got to get this guy out of the way. Wait, did he just complete field 36? What is going on? Why did all my machines shut down? Oh, because I saved the game and came back, right? Maybe? We're going to have to do maintenance on this. I'm pretty sure it's going to cost us a lot more than $2,500. What the heck is he doing? All right, so our canola over there is ready to go as well. All right, so I think that's going to be it for this episode. We'll get some more trees cut. We will get all of this wood sold in the next episode because, you know, that's what we do. And we're into August, so we're probably going to have to start planting wheat and barley. Let's look really quick. Yeah. Well, we can plant canola too, so we'll harvest the canola that we have, and then we'll plant that. Barley doesn't plant until September, and wheat doesn't plant until September. So we got a little bit of time on that. Soybeans, that's a whole other ball game. And I kind of want a really nice big field for soybeans. Why are we not harvesting the... What is this? Oh, it's like a cornfield. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I'm just going to hire the worker and back off. There he goes to do his job. All right, guys, we'll be back in the next episode, continuing on all this fun stuff. Harvesting. We're just going to get as much harvesting done as we can on my own fields and try to get those turned around for the next season. So, like, share, comment, subscribe. This has been Farming Simulator 25 on the Highlands Fishing DLC. I'm Brad M73. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.